Hello, welcome to Brock's Basement. This is going to be my comic book poll list for the week, excuse me, of June 26th, 2024. For those of you who follow the channel, I know I'm a bit late with this one. I had some stuff I had to take care of on Wednesday, and at the shop we've been, all hands, not all hands on deck, but one of my fellow coworkers has been out, so not feeling well, so I've had to pull up more slack. So yesterday I had a bunch of stuff I needed to take care of, and Tuesday night was cram night. So yeah, so I'm here, back. It's a decent sized week this week, so let's get through it. So yeah, first up we have DC's main book for the summer, which is going to be Absolute Power. This is Ground Zero. This is kind of starting it out. So if you want to check it out, the free comic book day. There was a free comic book day version. I don't think a version of this specifically, but there was a free comic book day preview. If you snap that up, you'll probably preview. But this one came out, Ground Zero. Check it out. See if you're going to be interested in the Absolute Power stuff. Next up, we have Action Comics number 1066, continuing the House of Brainiac stuff. I'm not caught up with it, but apparently House of Brainiac does tie in with stuff that goes into Absolute Power. Next up, we have Tom King and Peter Gross's Animal Pound. This is issue 4. I have not been able to read past issue 1. I did enjoy their take on the Animal Farm, George Orwell's Animal Farm with Animal Pound. So I'm going to dive into the subsequent issues as soon as I get a chance. Next up, we have Batman, the Brave and the Bold, number 14. I'm way behind on this. I need to get caught up. It's basically just the anthology Batman stuff with creative teams telling stories. It's not that it's not bad. It's just we've had this with Batman Urban Legend. We have it now with Brave and the Bold. They catch you with a bunch of solid creators, and then I'm not sure about the rest of it. Next up is a book that's finally back after a hiatus. I don't remember how long, but it's been on hiatus for a while. And that's James Tynion's Department of Truth, number 23 is out. For those of you who haven't read this, it's a really, really solid book. The art is very stylized, so it does take getting used to for some people, especially myself. I found it difficult at times to read Department of Truth or look at Department of Truth because of the art. It's not that it's bad. It's a very stylized form of art and gritty and dark and all over the place. So yeah, beware, but it's really good. Next up, we have Detective Comics number 1086. Yep, Detective Comics 1086. I'm not caught up with Detective, but I have gotten to the Ram V stuff, so hey, good on me. Next up, we have Green Arrow number 13. This is going to be countdown to Absolute Power. So much like Ground Zero, we're going to get there eventually. But if you're curious, the tie-in for this week. Next up, we have Harley Quinn number 41 with an homage cover there to, I think, Batman Year 3. I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Batman Year 3. Year 2. I don't remember. But yeah, Harley. Not caught up with Harley. I'm in the 30s. Next up, we have a book I need to start just because of the writer. But that is Penguin number 10 is out. Or sorry, 11 is out. So yeah, I just need to get started on Penguin. I haven't. I just need to. Next up, we have Power Girl number 10. And this is a House of Brainiac tie-in. So for those of you that are following along, I want to grab that one. This is, I believe, the last issue of this series from Ram V and Felipe Andrade. Rare Flavors number 6. Solid book. Really, really enjoyed it. I'm caught up, so I can't wait to finish it off. But Ram V does a fantastic job a lot of times with his independent books. I do highly recommend them. Manny Desoleto Starr is up there on my top books. Check it out. Rare Flavors is equally as good, if not. I mean, if not, it's not that it's better. It's a different thing, but it's really, really solid. Check it out. Rare Flavors. Next up is a book from Image and Ghost Machine. That's Jeff Johns' Ghost Machine, and that's Red Coat number 3. Out of all of the Ghost Machine books so far, this has probably been the one that I haven't liked as much. The character's fine. I think the execution shows that Johns is just working too much on too many things. Much like when he was with DC and writing a lot of stuff there, you could start to see the cracks forming. Red Coat is the crack. So, yeah. So I'll get through it, but it's not up there. A book that I am excited about, but I have not yet read issue 2, is Rook Exodus #3. Again, Jeff Johns' book, Ghost Machine Image. I loved the first issue; it was amazing. Can't wait to dive into issue 2 and 3. Hopefully, that excitement carries through. But Rook Exodus I like it a lot better than Rook Coat. Next up, we have Rick Remender's The Sacrificer #9. I've been enjoying this series. Normally don't get Rick Remender's books, but occasionally he hits something that I like. So, yeah. Next up, we have Something is Killing the Children #38. I'm caught up with this. Again, like John's, Tinian does a great job writing, but you can start to see like a little bit of he's writing, I think, too much. He needs to focus on, what's like a smaller amount of books. I think every writer has their kind of threshold where they can manage and everything still gets 110% or whatever. But next up, we have Star Wars High Republic Adventures. This is issue 3. I don't even know why I get these. I think it's just I'm weirdly a sucker. Next up, we have Superman #15. This continues the House of Brainiac stuff. So with Action, Superman, and Power Girl, that's the stuff you're getting for House of Brainiac this week. So check it out. I am not caught up to House of Brainiac. I need to. I also need to get caught up with Beast World because apparently that bleeds into Absolute Power as well. So I got some homework this weekend. Next up, we have Void Rivals #10. I am caught up on pretty much all the Energon books. I read Scarlet. I read Destro. All fantastic so far. Void Rivals has been fantastic too. Can't wait to dive into issue 10 and see what's going on. But if you're not reading Skybound, Kirkman's Label through Image, if you're not reading that stuff, man, you need to. It's solid. Another Skybound book is The Walking Dead Deluxe #91. Weird thing when we got the book in, this, if you can tell, is a light blue color, and it goes up and this is a light blue color. There are copies of this that this is a white color and this is white. So I don't know if it's a misprint or if it's just that's how it is and there's like this weird thing, but people might be on the lookout for that. I have no idea. I got this one, but that's what was put in my box. Almost there. Next up is another Tinian book, and that is World Tree #11. I have been enjoying World Tree. I'm a handful of issues behind. I do need to get through it, but I like most things, just takes time. Yeah. Last up is a new #1. It's from DC, and it's from Mariko Tamaki, with art by Javier Rodriguez, and that is Zatanna Bring Down the House #1. Super stoked for this. I like Zatanna as a character, and Mariko Tamaki has done fantastic stuff. If you have not yet read her Supergirl Being Super, read it. It's fantastic. She has a lot of great stuff from DC, so I do highly recommend you go out and look at stuff from her. That's it for that. Variants. First up, we have the lyrics variant for Harley Quinn #41. Snag that one up right there. There's the connecting variant for Pride Month from W. Scott Forbes for Harley #41. So grab that one there. The Poison Ivy, if you can tell, would connect here. I believe I have it. I just didn't get a chance to pull it out to show you, but it is a connecting variant for Pride Month. Awesome cover there. I grabbed the Nicola Scott variant for Power Girl #10. I thought that was fun. I love Nicola Scott's art. Jenny Friesen, of course, it did a Something is Killing the Children cover, so I had to snag that one up. I think this is cover B. I'm not exactly sure. Let's check. I know it. I untaped it. Yes, this is the cover B. So, Something Killing the Children, cover B. I did grab a variant for World Tree number. Can't remember who this is, but I grabbed this one, so I thought it was pretty interesting. So that's cover B for that. And of course, Zatanna had a whole bunch of variants, so I grabbed the Art Germ variant, cover B for that, which there's a foil version, which I didn't pick up. And then I also grabbed the George Jimenez variant here. I can't remember which one this is, but I grabbed that. There was a blank cover. There's a 1 in 25. There's a nice Clay Man 1 in 50, but I did not pick that up. And I did not pick up the foil for the Art Germ. So those are out there, so be aware of it. It is the end of the month, so we do get the solicitation catalogs. First up, IDW's solicitation catalog. This is for July of 2024. This is stuff to sell September. Yeah, September and October. So if your store grabs those, snag that. Marvel's free previews. This is issue 34 for stuff, again, July. This is the July one. Stuff on sale in September. So grab that one. And oddly enough, we got the DC Connect as well. This is issue 50. And this is stuff, again, July 1, stuff on sale for September. And in a stroke of holy crap, it actually is coming together. We did get it, issue 430, the July 24 previews. Yay, all at the same time. It's amazing when these things line up. The funny thing about this one is the spine is like, oh, I guess, no, it's fine. So something is killing the troll on one side, and minor arcana is on the back. This is a Jeff Lemire book, so I'm actually going to be super excited, looking forward to this. Boom gets both titles on the flipping of the previews. But yeah, this is July 1 for stuff on sale, mainly in September, but other stuff as well. So check this out if you want to pre-order. I always recommend pre-ordering stuff because that's just the way you're going to get stuff. I've already gone through them, dog-eared my pages, and I just need to sit down and do my initial. That's it. That's pretty much it. I did get caught up on a couple books. I did finish reading Batman, The Batman First Night. I think it was Dan Jurgens did that one. Art was fantastic. I can't remember who it was. Got caught up with that. Fantastic story. If you can grab the hardcover or the soft cover that comes out soon, or down the road, I should say, it's great. It's a black label book. It's fantastic. Awesome stuff. Seriously, it is one of the better ones that will probably be up there on people's lists, at least for a solid read, in my opinion. I did read The One Hand and The Six Fingers, so I'm almost caught up with that one from Ramby and Waters. Yeah, it's really, really solid. You see it from the detective's perspective in the one hand, and then Six Fingers from the murderer in the other. Really, really great. I'm enjoying it. It's reading the first two issues. I wasn't sure, but I am hooked. It's great stuff. If you can find those issues, check them out. Otherwise, wait for the collected edition to come out soon. That's it. I need to finish this up and get it loaded on my hard drive so I can transfer it over and upload it so you guys can enjoy. But I have to go to work. So, yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in that comment section below. Let me know what you're picking up. If you're reading anything that's really standing out to you, all that fun stuff. Please keep it nice. The internet's a crappy place to begin with. Don't need to add to it. You can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. This was a skip week for us, so we will be back next week. But we did talk some AI art for covers that were actually pulled by DC after we recorded, of course. So that's not in there. But you can listen to us talk about that over on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. There's a link in the description below where you can check us out. You can also help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and personnel us to get products. So thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It does help out immensely. You can help me out a little more directly, which is going to be getting a little trickier going into July and August. My roommate's moving out in August. So it's going to be all on me, and living in the Bay Area is not cheap, but my kids like going to school here and grandma's here, so gonna have to make do. So I might have some thing come looking into potentially having online stuff like buy me coffee or help me get something. I don't know, but we'll see. But for now, you can click any of the Amazon links in the description below for normally things that are featured in this episode, whatever episode this happens to be. Also, the two that I recommend that you snag up right now, which is right now Wonder Woman Historia and Many Deaths of Laila Starr. Those are just two that I think you should be reading. And you can also go over to my eBay page at Brock's Basement over there. There's a link in the description below. Buy anything from there. That helps me out directly. I have some promo posters up. I'm trying to get more stuff up. I've been super busy. Hopefully, I can get some more new items up this weekend. My goal is maybe 5. So fingers crossed. We'll see. But yeah, stuff's up over there. Thank you to those who have checked that out. You can follow me on the social media. I know the hellscape that is Twitter is becoming worse and worse and worse, so I don't know how long I'm going to be on there. I am on Bluesky, but I have not kind of transitioned over to being on that more so than anything. But it's at brocksager on or those platforms. You can find me on Instagram at brocks.basement or with the apostrophe, or over on TikTok, brocks no apostrophe .basement over there on TikTok. I do a little bit more on TikTok, but that's mainly just watching videos and doom scrolling and all that. Maybe I'll start posting some more stuff on there. We'll see. So yeah, that's it. I gotta. Yeah. Have a good one. See you next week.